guys, welcome back to my channel. And that was Risa saying hi to you guys, but as you know by now, it's not his channel, it's my channel, and today I want to know the honest truth. Am I cursed? That's a serious thing I'm asking right now, is if I'm cursed, and I will tell you my reasoning behind wondering why I am cursed. Every job I have started, I fall. Which doesn't seem like that big of a deal, but I'm talking about on my very first day, within hours of being there, sometimes minutes, I will fall. I'm not talking about like, oh, I stumbled. I am talking about full-blown falling, flat on my face, flat on my back, kind of falling. Like the kind you would see in a movie where the person's walking and like almost like they slipped on a banana, boom, back they go. The kind of falls I'm talking about, alright? Let me present you with my evidence. When I was younger, I worked for a furniture company, and what I pretty much did was help people get lines of credit. It was like a really weird job. I'm not even sure how I fell into that job. Anyways, those are whole other stories we'll talk about another day. I was a customer service representative was my job title, and I had gotten promoted to a assistant sales manager, which was great. I got to move stores, and I got like my own office and desk, and I got fun little business cards where my name was spelled correctly. I realize you guys don't understand that reference. My name is spelled weirdly. I will spell it for you. Okay? That's how you spell my name, with the I in it, and it's like super confusing to everyone. Nothing ever has my name on it, and I'm super upset. Ma, why'd you do this to me? Okay, never mind. Off tangents. Okay, so I get to my new store, and I bought like a cute skirt, and I had like a real nice button-down shirt to go with it. I was looking real good, real professional. And I wore just the teeniest heels. Okay, they were not huge. I was not wearing 6-inch heels to work. I'm talking about these were maybe 1.5 inches. Like, that was it. And I'm walking into my store and I'm super excited and everyone's like, hi, and I'm like, hi. And I don't know if it was just the tile that was on it, if it was just me being clumsy, and I'm walking across the tile and I slip. I fell face first. My skirt flew up. My whole underwear was showing. I'm pretty sure I was wearing a thong. Pretty sure my whole butt was exposed. My phone went flying and everything, and it was a mess. And all everyone can do was like, oh my gosh, like, are you okay? Who are you? Are you okay? I had to introduce myself, and they were like, oh, okay, yeah, we know that, there was a new person coming in. And I worked that store for 2 years, and for 2 years, that story followed me around. Any new person that got to the store, they knew my story. It was just, I was known as the girl who fell and just completely ate it on her first day. It was embarrassing, but that's not where it ends. I've had more falling on the first days. As you know, I worked a buffet in a very big, large area, and the dish room for this place had a really big dishwashing machine that you load one end, the other end it comes out all clean. But the floor there was always wet. And when I had started this job, I was very low on money. I was like pretty much broke. And I didn't have money to buy slip-resistant shoes. I know. Anyone who works in the restaurant industry is like, you have to have slip-resistant shoes. What were you even doing in the dish room without slip-resistant shoes? Okay. The chef I had was like, okay, are you going to get them, soon? And I was like, yeah, I'm going to get them, like, by the end of the week I'll have these slip-resistant shoes. Well, someone had told me to run into the dish room to get a dish because it was dirty. They didn't have whatever it was. So I take off running to the dish room. Not running, but I'm briskly walking to the dish room. I get there, I get what I'm getting, and I took a wrong step in the puddle. I didn't have the slip-resistant shoes on, and I slipped and boom, I fell straight on my back. Boom! That's the sound I make when I fall, I guess. I don't know. I'm noticing I'm doing that a lot. Boom! Flat on my back, and it was a hard fall onto pretty much just concrete floor. It was a kind where your back is just throbbing afterwards. And you know that when you go to bed tonight, you're gonna feel that all up in your back. And I did. I really did. I remember just laying in my bed and just being like, why? Why does this have to happen? So then I fall, and because this place is so big, they actually have like, they call them Department of Public Safety that would come in and take pictures and document it, so that way you can't sue them, you can't, they can say, oh, we offered you medical help and, you denied it or whatever it is. But I have a long history of getting hurt at that job. Pretty much everyone knew. I had people who I didn't even know were like, we saw you fall. We saw you, this, that, run into this door. I would knock things out of people's hands on accident, not on purpose. I wasn't just like running around, ha ha ha. We can get into those stories another time because I could literally go on for hours about that. But again, this was the day I started in the kitchen that I slipped and I fell, and then yet again, I was known as a person who fell and just kind of ate it. My whole back of my uniform was dirty. It was a mess. My third piece of evidence I have for you. I recently left the buffet and I started a new job in, we'll call it retail sales. I work at a gas station now. It's not glamorous, but it pays my bills. And on my first day at the job, they say, okay, go ahead and go on your lunch break. So I was like, okay, I was on my phone, and I think I was either looking something up or I was texting someone. I can't really remember what it was I was doing, even though this was just a couple weeks ago. I was walking to my car and wasn't paying attention to the floor. I really should have been, and there was a huge crack in the concrete where like a chunk of concrete is missing, and leaves like a big divot in the parking lot. And I, of course, I'm not gonna say I fell in this hole because it wasn't really a hole. It was just like a little dip. But I did end up stepping in it, rolled my ankle, fell onto my knees like really hard, like the kind of fall where you're like, I'm pretty sure I heard like that crunch of my knees falling. And not only did I fall, which I was like, oh my god, okay, that's embarrassing. I turn and I kind of like look around me, and of course it's right in front of the windows of the store. So the other 3 people that are in the store working are like, they open up the door and they're like, hey, are you okay? I'm like, I'm fine, just my dignity. Just my dignity, guys. I'm okay. As I get up, and of course it's in the parking lot, my jeans, I had to wear black jeans. They're just filthy. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is embarrassing. Now I'm afraid to even start a new job, because what if I fall again? What do you guys think? I think I'm cursed, in all honesty. Is there a curse? Did someone curse me where at the start of every job you shall fall? It's a horrible curse. Can't you just let me go to sleep for a couple of years? Because I could use the sleep, in all honesty. Anyways, that's all the stories I have for you today. And if you're having a good day or a bad day, let it down in the box below. I would love to hear from you. And as always, I'll see you next Wednesday with some more stories. Bye!
Yes, you're a model. Beautiful. Work it.